Hello everyone, welcome back to our Let's Play of Disco Elysium. I'm Chris, I'm here with my co-host Tyler. Say hello, Tyler.
Hi, everybody. And you know what? If you think there's a problem with Bob Odenkirk of Better Call Saul fame looking at beautiful feet and perfect shoes, but don't see a problem with Dean Norris tweeting sex gifs, you're a part of the problem.
No comment. Alright, so last time we progressed a fair bit in helping the Ravers set up their music club. And now we have a bunch of stuff back to do in the main part of Revachol.
I'm excited for this brave new future of no more computers in here, nothing but just dance and beautiful times. Hardcore to the max, as A-Kid would say.
Ready to get going?
Oh, I'm hyped to get going. Let's light the fire, kick the tire. Let's do it.
Alright.
And it's raining on this beautiful day.
Oh yeah, I remember this one. We tried to look at it the other day, and we couldn't.
Which was it?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, the miasma right there. The liquid miasma. The yellow thing.
It is a mirror.
Despite everything, it's still you.
Yep.
Man, this rust water reminds me of there's a very specific part of Camp Morton that just had this very dead still where the mosquitoes would live in.
That's sad.
Yeah. It wasn't like, I don't think it was poisoned or tainted in any way, but it was just gross to look at just this massive stream of red water going into the lake. But it was still disconnected somehow.
Alright, where was the trap? Oops.
Oh no, secret menu.
The main menu. I forget where the trap was. Near the canal you cross, southeast of the village.
Alright, so we're going back to the main door. Door? It's a crosswalk.
There it is. I knew it was around here somewhere. Do you want to check it?
Let's check it.
It takes you a moment, but finally, you spot
Let's look
the
around.
last of Morel's traps. This one's partially obscured by the reeds. The reeds bend forlornly toward the sand. You see slabs of concrete north. In the east, the city center hums to you.
Did you find your fucking rods, Moral? They're not here.
The
Reach
trap
for it.
feels light and silent as you pick it up. Something is different here.
Ooh. Ooh. What is it?
No locust. No phasmid either, but still.
It's look, it's empty. Evidence.
Your voice echoes on the coast, carried by a gust of cold wind.
Look closer still.
Well, the bait worked on something. This doesn't mean it was a reed monster, though. Unless you see one in there. I just see an empty trap.
The netting is a little untidy, messier than the others, like someone or something picked up the trap and shook it before dropping it back down on the ground.
What if it was the Phasmid? We're all wrong. I want to believe, Kim. I would like to believe.
Right. Anyway, that's for the cryptozoologists to figure out now. We're not cryptozoologists. We're cops.
Not with that attitude.
Are you satisfied, Kim, that our whimsical adventure ended in bullshit? Does this bring you joy? Does this spark joy?
I feel like it kind of does, actually. He's one of those guys who really likes debunking videos.
They're really good. I love the ones that debunk 5-minute cooking videos. 5-minute craft videos, sorry.
Alright, back in town.
We're gonna debunk this myth that JFK was even shot in the first place, because Dallas isn't real.
That's right. My new conspiracy theory. Dallas isn't real. Alright, where to first?
I got nothing to say to him.
Nope.
Let's go report the body first.
Oh, okay. That seems sensible.
I think we need to give this corpse its dignity being dealt with.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox,
Radio?
and the soft
please.
glow of the few.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
It's the 41st, I believe. Oh, wait. Oh, report of dead body on the Martinez boardwalk.
One moment. Can you please describe the body? Age, sex, cause of death?
That's pretty much everything we discussed, but yeah.
Yes,
We
give me
suspect
his
he might have been
ASL.
inebriated when he fell. There were bottles all around him, and traces of vomit on his shirt.
Any signs of violence?
No, it was an accident.
No field autopsy necessary.
You can hear her quickly typing in the background.
What about his belongings? Did you examine his clothes?
That's all that.
Yeah.
Any information on the library card?
Turns out he's a big fucking nerd.
Likes to read like a loser.
Billy Machine is not my lover.
Good. You have a lead. Do you and Lieutenant Kitsuragi want to take the case, or should I assign it to someone else?
Assign it to
Assign
someone
it to
else.
someone else, Alice. We've got enough on our plate.
Great. I'll give it to your colleagues. You don't have to worry about the case anymore. We'll send our officers to take away the body.
Let's get that other guy who's here.
That's all for now. Thank you for reporting in. Is there anything else I can do for you?
We'd also asked her about the serial number if you want to
Yeah,
ask
let's
about that
do it.
while we're here.
Yes. The armor was produced by Fairweather in their facilities in Betancourt-sur-la-Clé in 42. It was part of a special order for Corps de Pharmacie, a security firm contracted to protect the interests of Oranese pharmaceutical companies in the Semenine conflict. So, it seems the armor went to Semenine. That's where the paper trail ends, though. Even the firm has proven difficult to track. Corps de Pharmacie has been renamed several times over in the years since the armor was issued.
One of the names was Crenel or Crenel.
Yes, that is the most recent name the ICP has been able to connect to the CDP. And the one before it was Damwell. I also have one called Sediment, but I think that might be a different contractor. No, they were called Sediment. And Somatosensor, it seems. All that during the last 9 years.
Armor like this isn't mass-produced. It would have probably been fitted. Perhaps there's a record of who signed for this particular suit of armor.
Let's find out.
Yes, but the ICP tends to be reluctant to share private sector records. I could try to talk them into it, though.
Please.
All right.
Sure. Call back tomorrow. Hopefully I will have more information for you then.
All right. We can talk to Alice again tomorrow.
I like how we can right away just ask, did you find them? It's been
Hey, All right. Shall we? Anything else you want to talk to anyone?
Nah, I think that's good.
57th, over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set of
Want
stereo
to monkey around with
levers,
anything, or
a
are we done?
radio on
Nah,
a
I
hook.
think we're good.
I pull out
Like,
two.
I don't want to call them and have to hear that guy be like, ooh, look at this guy. Dick Mullen lost his pants now. And now beavers are attacking him.
All right. We have reported the dead body and ran the numbers on the armor. What now? Oh yeah, there was a... I wanted to check, actually, and see if we could...
Stuck in the rain in a traffic jam, man.
Right. We
What's
can
on your
try
mind?
this empathy check again now if you want.
Yeah, let's check our drip swag first before we do our empathy check.
Let's... We just opened another chance to do it, so... I thought we might as well.
What makes us look more empathetic? We got these Ghibli tears glasses.
I mean, yeah, we got... One of our things that we're currently wearing is giving us -1.
It's the big jacket. He can't see how cute we are underneath.
Maybe.
I love that the I love these shoes give us empathy.
Ah, it's the... Right, the armor makes us feel less empathetic, shockingly. Let's just go with...
We're hardened. We're hardened by war and combat.
Pretty much.
Stuck in the rain in a traffic jam, man.
Just like that, 42%.
What's
Shall
on
we?
your mind?
Beautiful. Yes, please.
Ease into it. Don't go too far. This seems like a personal matter.
No dice.
Spill the beans. What's troubling you?
You really are the law, aren't you? I get that being bluntly observant and inquisitive comes with the territory, but it certainly doesn't help with your conversational skills, does it?
That all the beans you got, Tommy? Damn. It really is hard to talk, man to man.
It certainly is. All right.
Tom, you gotta understand that different people have different coping mechanisms for things. The sooner you learn that, the sooner that my hardness will meet your softness. Wait, no.
My hardness will beat you all right. All right. Do we want to try going into... Where do we want to go first?
Let's
The
go with the
Whirling
dye.
or the Doom commercial area?
Let's check the basement, and then we'll go up to the dye lady.
All right. Yep, we'll do that first.
Yeah, this session really feels like the errands. Like we're running errands right now.
Yeah, we've gone all the way out, and now we're coming back in and starting to tie things
This
up.
orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner. You slip your fingers under the frozen.
Didn't Soona give you a
Yeah.
Now we gotta equip it first.
Sorry.
Anti-Xbox.
I forgot that I unequipped it. All right, here we go.
Process.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream
Holy
churner
bro, that's still
and
low.
an electric
It's
freezer.
still pretty
The
low.
ice around it.
We have anything for
slowly
physical
melted.
instrument?
That's a good question. Let's find
Yeah.
out. I believe we do have plenty of stuff for physical instrument. Let's just make sure don't have any minuses right now.
No.
We don't. Okay.
Boop, 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 boop. When I wear this white polo shirt, it gives me the strength of somebody who mows their lawn every day.
Looks like we've got everything we can. The tank top.
Jacket gives us physical instrument. Interesting. The jacket was giving us a +1. Oh,
The shirt.
the tank
the shirt.
top.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But yeah, that's okay. We can still give it a go though if you want.
This orange
do it.
machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice groans and howls under the strain.
I
of
am
your
always
giant
shocked when we get it on the
multitude
first go on something so
until the
low.
lid cracks open.
1 in 4.
It feels good. It's a good feeling.
Darkness lies inside, but you can faintly make out an object, intricate and foreign, left there for a sub-zero beauty sleep, a filament memory with the words "off-site copy" written on its side.
Let's take it.
You gently lift the cube from its frosty bedding, careful not to damage it.
We should take it back to Miss Lucan and Kilda as soon as possible. I'm not sure how well unused filaments tolerate room temperatures.
Yes, but aren't you curious to know what's on the precious filament? There's a radio
We
computer
can't
upstairs.
log into it, so what's the point? Or wait, we got the password, didn't we?
Maybe we can give it a go if you want.
I'm thinking time is of the essence. I think we should get it back to her. I don't know what we would. It's just for a game, so it's like, what do we need this for?
Do you want to talk to the dice maker first?
Oh yes.
Or do you want to?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, hold on. Let me get my flashlight out here.
Yeah. I just like in real life, I try to do things in like a grid. No, we're gonna
Now-
blind her again. Talking to her, shining a flashlight in her face.
All right, here we are.
She survived the gentrification of Brooklyn and here in her
Oh,
little
it's you
habitat.
again. Are you looking for a die?
We've come back to pick up our die.
Very good. That will be 7 real for 1 custom die.
Ask me something.
Cursed Ilmaran die. Sorry, what'd you say?
I was gonna say something dumb. I was just gonna say. I forgot what I was gonna say. It's all good.
Shall we just engage in commerce?
Yes, that is engaging commerce.
Here's the cursed die you ordered.
What's the phrase say?
The phrases read, God is indifferent. Take all. Lose all. 50-50. Nothing happens. And pale.
This is fucking hardcore.
Hardcore.
Tulsa Max! What is this?
It's a die. Try rolling it.
Cast the cursed die!
You
Wait, do you have
throw
to ask
the
a
ball
question
on
first?
the floor, and it ends with one of the phrases facing upwards. God is indifferent.
Good. Now roll again, detective.
Roll it again.
It lands on exactly the same result. God is indifferent. It declares again.
It's a sphere pretending to be a six-sided die. Each row will end with one of the phrases facing up. The die originates in Ilmara, where it was used for cleromancy. Except I've weighted the die. When you try rolling it, you realize that each time it gets you exactly the same result. God is indifferent. This is our curse.
If you have to explain the curse, it's not cursed, is it?
It's even worse than she says. God is dead. We live in a forsaken age.
Why can't we just say it's mega cool, period? It's this cool. It's a cool die. The end result doesn't matter. What's the authorial intent of this die?
In the face of death? No, not really.
What a relief.
It is, isn't it? There's something liberating about knowing it's just we humans. No all-powerful forces guiding us, watching us, judging us.
Thanks for the die. This will come in handy for some checks, I bet.
Good luck, officer.
We can always buy more.
We could.
Do you want to try this Shivers check?
Yeah, just for fun.
Now that we've cast the Cursed Ilmaron die, we have a +2. Let's just get dripped up first.
We always have to do this because we are both from Swaggerville. We know how important it is.
Oh yeah. Shivers.
Shiver me templates. Yeah, I think we could look kind of good with the Fluvog shoes.
I agree. I'm
kinda
vibing
makes us
with what we got right now.
empathetic.
Let me get this shirt on though. Yeah. All right.
Oh, it's you again.
28%.
Are you looking for a
Shall we?
die?
That's much better. Yes, please.
A gust of cold air sweeps
How
through
Power's
the chimney.
killing it today.
The stones and minerals on the shelves rattle as though agitated. For a moment, it almost feels as though you're outside the building, exposed to the atmosphere.
We've got a hunch. We've got a feeling. Something supernatural is afoot, Tyler.
I have a vibe. We have a vibe. Let's
We
go
are
with number
vibing
one.
together. The curse has spared you, Neha.
Didn't we already talk about this?
Oh boy, this is boundary drawing. That's the curse.
What are you talking about? My address is exactly the same. Rue de Saint-Guérin 10.
No, the old coal plant that used to be here was subsumed into the new venture. Its ruins swallowed up. Yet it has a different address in the heart of the city.
Nope, you're in the chimney.
It's gonna light one day.
This doesn't make any sense. Are you saying my business was spared because of a technicality? Where is this coming from?
Only the most liberal of minds would have thought this curse made sense.
It has a different address, technically? Or we haven't you are literally in a chimney right now, or
You were literally, yeah, that's why when we yelled up here, you were able to hear us. Yeah, let's go with number 3. We are Sherlock / Columbo right now.
You're right. I should take a trip to the roof once the snow is gone. Does it mean that I'm safe from failure?
No psychic attacks will reach you here except for any lead fumes. Let's go with number 2.
all right.
She starts laughing, her fingers trying to rub away the exhaustion from her face.
What?
Do you know what this is?
Oh no, she's got her own liberal charm. What is it? Is it a Seminoles ward?
It's a mourning ring. I made this when my first company failed. It was a small jewelry shop right here in the East Delta Commerce Center, built with the little I inherited from my parents. I drove it into the ground within a year. I didn't have what you would call a viable business plan.
Why are you telling me this?
It wasn't just the jewelry shop either. I always thought that it was just the world that you were supposed to try again and again until you finally succeed. And now you're telling me what? That it was all because I didn't run my little shops and ventures from a dump inside an abandoned chimney?
It's nice and cozy here. It's not a dump.
Yeah. Or maybe it's the entire world that's cursed. It's such a precarious place. Nothing ever works out the way you want it. That's why people like role-playing games. You can be whoever you want to be, you can try again. Still, there is something inherently violent even about dice rolls. It's like every time you cast a die, something disappears. Some alternative ending, or an entirely different world.
Yeah, that's a different curse on its own. That's called freedom of choice.
But anyway, thanks for sharing your theories, officer.
All right. Well, she doesn't seem like she totally buys it, but so be it.
Yeah, you know, if you don't make any important decisions or most important decisions in your life, you're considered a pacifist because you don't murder alternate versions of yourself that could have been.
We've unlocked some checks, like the cargo container door, apparently, and the that might have just been because of, well, who knows why. Anyway, we also got a potential thought. While we're thinking about this, we cannot succeed at red checks while we're thinking about it. It's 4 hours.
Oh, no.
But
let's take this near the end of the day, I think.
All right. If you want to take it at all, we don't have to, but
yeah.
All right. Where to now?
Let's get this filament back to Soona.
All right. I'm just going to cut ahead to the church because it's a long way to go.
Sounds good.
We'll be right there. All right. Here we are.
Soona, are you... Sorry, we're back here. Sorry, I cut you off.
No, it's okay. Go ahead.
I was going to say, Soona, are you aware that there's a law called Don't Copy That Floppy? And that you violated
What
it?
is it?
The offsite copy.
Yes?
Brought it. Here you go.
Thanks. Looks like it's the one.
All right. What happens now?
Now I'm going to print it out to see what's left of it.
And what is there to find?
I have a theory. Lintel was able to divine the location of the anomaly from this broken copy. I want to repeat their calculation, only this time with better equipment.
Oh boy.
Watch. What an intricate display of failure.
The paper starts filling out with ink, soaking it in a gleaming blackness. Not a single line of data stands out.
Now what?
Soona doesn't reply, her hands running over the printout. She's looking for something, for her morning star, eyes scouring the millimeters.
Here. I found it.
Where?
Hold on.
Can I do anything?
Shh. Just give me a second. I'm almost...
I've never witnessed a programmer work before.
done. I've got it. I found the location of the anomaly.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So, where is it?
There, in the swallow. Think you can help me again?
What do you need?
I need you to go move those water bolts for me. I need to double check my calculations. Just walk over to the circle and follow my instructions. Move the third bolt 2 centimeters to the left, and the fourth bolt 5 centimeters to the right. This should do the trick.
Okay.
Thanks.
Let's go do
Shall
that.
we?
Remove Yeah, we're bowling it.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I think we had another chance at this check, right? It would
The
open
mother
up again.
of humanism
Yeah,
stands
that's right.
above you.
Now that we have the die.
Precious and complex
This cursed
wax painting
die.
on a single pane of glass.
Do you want to try it?
A crack
Yes.
runs across the
Okay. Let me just.
Right before we're about to tamper with reality, let's go have some thoughts about Dolores Day.
Let's. Visual calculus. Here we go.
You may not know this, Dolores Day, but I have something that may shock and discredit you. You're not really an innocence at all.
Tyler, she's the greatest innocence.
She's the most recent. She's like the Avatar. There's one for every
The
generation.
mother of humanism stands above you.
72%.
A precious and complex.
I imagine we're
wax
doing the
painting
Beyblade pose
on a
right now
single
with the
pane of
die.
glass.
This is sick.
A crack runs across the
Let it
length
rip.
of her body. Her face, nothing. Just the edge of
Ah!
it sparkles in the dark. There may have been a writing here, but you cannot make out what
Nah.
it said.
You know, what do we need to check in?
Visual calculus. This one. Do you want to try again?
Yeah,
Put a point in?
let's put one in there.
All right.
Whoa, Kim's vibing. You see that?
The mother of
I did.
humanism stands above you. A
83%.
precious and complex
Let's do
wax
it.
painting on a single pane. A jigsaw of broken shards falls into place in front of you. A ghostly reconstruction of the stained glass window. Before it was shattered, there was an older woman beneath the younger one. And a text. A light motif below them both.
What shattered this mosaic? Was it me? With my car?
Unknown. A motor carriage? A gunshot? Someone falling into it? Or maybe just hooligans looking for something to break?
It was the old lady.
The escutcheon on her throne says, Irene the Navigator. She is depicted as an older woman wearing thick-rimmed eyeglasses, holding a golden rights apfel in one hand and a scepter in the other. This is the queen her innocence day advised. Above, she herself is whole. Small figures of wise men, common men, worshippers walk up the stairs to stand at her feet. Secret servicemen, 30 years, stand in a row guarding her. It must have taken years to produce this work in all its dizzying detail.
What does it say?
Below both women, in luminous black letters, Après la vie, mort. Après la mort, la vie de nouveau. And then,
Did I live,
along
I die,
the
live
left
again?
side, Après le monde, la gré. Après le gré, le monde de nouveau.
I will. Let's see if they translate it, but I can translate it if not.
After life, death. After death, life again. After the world, the pale. After the pale, the world again. This is the great leitmotif of humanism, a summary of the effect of the discovery of this Isola, the Insulindian, on human thinking. A tremendous sea change akin to finding life after death.
The New World.
Ooh.
Do we want to inform Kim?
Kim, did you know what this is what it said?
Death, life again. After the world, the pale. After the pale, the world again. This exaltation is common in Dolorian sacralism. In the early years, it was even incorporated as the RCM slogan. No more, however.
Oh, what is it now?
Justice, union, prudence, and force.
Not very feminine.
Not at all.
Alright, so right before we rip a hole in reality, we had our moment with Dolores Day. I think we're done with this religious moment.
The mother of humanism towers above you.
We certainly did have our moment. All right.
I thought it was gonna be like serve, protect, survive.
The dishes.
It's awfully silent again. as if someone turned off the entire world outside those walls. Water inside the bowls stands still. Measurements have been marked down around the bowls, each chalk-drawn line representing a centimeter on the floor.
Alright, let's do this.
It moves like a ghost without creating a single trace of sound. Some water spills out of the bowl, wetting the floor.
Oh no!
The lead programmer sends you an encouraging thumbs up from across the hall.
Alright. We have moved them as instructed.
Yeah. How are we gonna defy God now, Soona?
Yes, what is it?
Move the water.
Great. Everything should be aligned now.
Miss Know-It-All is hesitating.
Let's get this party started! Hardcore!
Let's do it. Now the only thing left to do is to unmute the headphones. If we got the location right, we should then be able to hear whatever sound this anomaly makes.
Why'd you have your headphones on mute in the first place?
Honestly, I'm a little scared.
Isn't it just going to be silence?
I don't know. That's what I'm scared of. I don't know. It could be anything. I mean, what sound does the nothing make? How can you even listen to something that doesn't exist?
Well, you don't.
What if silence is only what surrounds it, but the swallow itself is...
Is what?
I don't know.
You're the egghead.
I'm just scared. Maybe it's going to be something terrifying. Maybe it's going to tear the world apart.
This gives us a game
Like
over.
that evil ink that filled the printout, erasing coherence and meaning.
Yeah, we should be cautious.
Maybe. Maybe I'm just tired.
So you have to face it. Face the music.
Yeah. You're right. Let's do it.
The lieutenant takes a step back. And then, nothing. Nothing happens as Soona Lokanen-Kilda presses unmute on her keyboard. Nothing but silence. You can hear some small animal cross the floor in the chancel. It's that quiet in the sanctuary.
Can you hear anything?
She doesn't answer, her eyes closed and brows knitted together in a state of deep focus, one hand cupping the headphone.
Let's walk up to her and just yell, "Can you hear the silence?"
Well,
Damn it.
Did you hear anything?
No, of course not. Nothing happened. Let's move on.
Despite her fear, she was hoping for something extraordinary to take place.
did you find it?
No. No. My hypothesis was wrong. According to this, I should have heard something if I got the coordinates right. Like I said, silence is only what surrounds it. But this is just another failure. Silence sounds like silence. That's all it is. You can try on the headphones. See if you can hear anything. But don't get your hopes up.
Alright.
I think you should.
Alright, let me just check and see if I can boost our perception first. Got a whole
Drinking,
bunch of
smoking,
stuff.
straight west coasting.
I don't think that there's... nothing springs to mind, but let's just see. I don't know if these will actually help our hearing, but only one way to find out. Less squeaky boots, I guess.
Ooh, that's a good point. Have the confidence to hear
Yes.
better.
What is it?
Ah, it did seem to make a difference, but still, though.
Ah, still, let's try it.
All you hear is your own breathing, heavy and hoarse from all the nights spent drinking. It's the breath of an old man. But there's
No.
something else. There has to be something big, something unexpected, something new, yet to be discovered. When was the last time this world had anything new to say?
Well, did you hear anything?
No.
Yeah.
The lieutenant looks down at the floor, as if to say, you're wasting time here.
Yeah, I want to try
Alright.
that one more time.
Okay. If you want to, we can put a point into perception.
I don't mind. We're
Got
We only
lots
have,
of
like-
space.
yeah.
Yes, what is it?
42%.
Damn, that's 20% increase.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it climbs fairly steeply when you're approaching like 50%. You know,
Oh,
just because
yeah,
it's like a bell curve, right? Because of the way rolling 2 dice work. But yeah.
that makes a lot of sense. All right.
Alright.
Still nothing. Soona isn't
darn.
even looking at you this time.
Nothing. All right. Well, we can always come back and try another day.
Let's do that. Yeah.
All right. Where to now?
I think we should finish up some of our business on the mainland.
Okay.
Or rather,
Where,
wait.
like-
Should we talk to Andre and tell them that the experiment was a failure, or at least how do we get Soona to stop? She's still clicking away right there. She hasn't agreed to leave.
We
yet.
need to figure out why she couldn't hear anything first to help her finish.
Let's check the water first before we go and see if there's anything we can do,
Which water?
like in the bowls.
We already did that. There's nothing
Oh.
to check now.
Oh, okay. I just don't know if like us meddling with it would help with anything.
Well, yeah, it did help. It allowed us to try and hear through the headphones.
Oh,
That's why we were listening to it, because we had moved the bowls to the correct location.
Absolutely. I just didn't know if there's any extraneous activity we could do with them after.
Fair
the
enough.
fact.
Fair enough.
Let's get going then.
All right.
And we're back.
Back in the
Everyone
whirling.
was- And everyone was T-posing for a slight second.
All right. Who do you want to talk to now that we're here?
Let's talk to Gart first and give him the bird. I'm tired of carrying this burden. Bird, and
Can I help you?
I found a new bird. Look,
What is this thing?
look. I apologize for breaking the great skua.
Okay. Okay, well, this is actually a nice bird. A competent piece of taxidermy.
Stole it from a child.
I can fix it to the plaque and have a new bird in the establishment, I guess. So, I don't know. Thank you. I'm gonna go with thank you.
I feel good about our work here today. It's all about the little things, like bringing people random stuffed animals.
It's not actually about that, but he liked it.
Well, at least Kim approves.
Thank you, Kim, and thank you, Gart, for accepting our gift.
All right. Still, anything else you want? Anybody else you want to talk to here?
Oh, we got Moral over here. We can let him know how it went.
Yeah.
It's great to see you again, officer. My wife can't wait to thank you. Go on, talk to her.
All right.
Oh, sweetie, I don't even know how to thank you for finding my husband and helping him out. I hope we haven't been too much trouble for you.
Just doing my job, ma'am. Also, I'm basically a cryptozoologist now. Now let's go with number 1. Just doing my job.
Here, I want to give you a small token of my gratitude. It's a tie, Mexican origin. The pin is an antique, quite special.
We got a tie, baby.
Ooh.
The little silvery knob holding the tie together feels warm in your hand. It's in the shape of an avian skull with 8 eyes.
What?
You could ask her about this when you get the time. It's probably a cryptid, but the phasmid, of course, is more important.
You never told me you've seen the phasmid.
Oh, you don't want to hear about some old woman's ramblings.
Ramblings? Nonsense. Your description of the phasmid is the most precise I've ever heard.
But, darling, I didn't even get the size of it right.
Measuring things is important. How did she get the size?
You were a child, my dear. Really. It's extraordinary what you were able to describe. Now go on. Tell our friend about it. He's proven his interest in the field.
Those are a bunch of Fox
the
Mulder
lieutenant
moment.
readies his familiar notebook.
He's taking notes.
Well, it was summer. I was building a racing track out of sand on the beach near a tall stand of reeds. Quite a tall one. Many times my height, I remember. When, all of a sudden...
Wait, where was this and how old were you?
I'm getting ahead of myself. I was 5.5 in Betancourt in the suburbs. My grandmother had a summer home there.
Betancourt got bombed in the war. It used to be quite near, circa 20 kilometers from here.
What happened?
The strangest moment of my life. I looked up and one of the reeds moved. Not like a plant, but like a living thing. It stood up and looked at me. Its body unfolded like some antique toy. I've never seen anything like it. I didn't know this can happen, so I reached my arm and touched the thing. It felt just like a stalk of reed, but it moved, swaying, towering above me. After a while, 20 seconds, a minute maybe, it left, went into the reeds.
You got stick bugged, miss.
I tried, but I was only a child. There was mud and high water. I couldn't see it anymore. I was just standing there knee-deep in mud, looking around me.
And then what?
I ran back home to my grandmother and asked her if reeds could walk, and told her they were looking at me. Of course, she just laughed at me, but I knew what I'd seen. For years, it was a story I told at parties when I wanted to impress boys. That sort of thing. Of course, most people just took it as a strange, amusing anecdote. So did I, honestly. But then I met Morel.
We were on a date. Can you imagine? She tells me a story, and it's the most detailed report of the Insulindian phasmid I've ever heard. The sounds. She told me it hissed.
It did, yes. Like reeds in a gust of wind.
The way it moved, the colour. How some of its limbs were white, like marble. It matched perfectly with what I know from other accounts. It was amazing. If it weren't for Lena, I might have given up hope years ago. It's no exaggeration to say that she restored my faith in my profession.
And what do you think of this?
I thought it was a wonderful story, man.
But I don't believe it. A child left unattended on a warm day. Children make up stories and then end up believing them.
That's how it goes.
You know what? Thank you for sharing this with me.
All right.
You're welcome, sweetie. I do appreciate the chance to relive it whenever I get one. It was just... such an impossibly sunshiny day. So warm.
That was beautiful. That's all for now.
All right. We have got a tie.
Let's see this.
Gives us Inland Empire and Volition.
That's a sick tie. It's like a bowler tie.
Yeah, let's see what it actually looks like. Give me an open jacket here. It is a bowler tie.
Yeah.
All right. Can we talk about the,
Nothing like the gratitude of a good woman. Now then, what can I do for you?
He tries to play it cool, remain professorial, but inside, this man is itching for some news on those traps.
Checked all the traps. All the locusts were delicious.
Good. Okay. And?
And one of them was empty.
Completely empty?
Yep. No locusts, no phasmid.
You wouldn't believe it.
No locusts? No phasmid either?
That's not ideal, but...
It just means the Insulindian phasmid is even more clever than we thought.
She's engaging in a well-known self-deception called motivated reasoning. You should correct them.
I'm actually...
Of course, more clever.
Yes, the Phantasmadeia picked off the Locust and escaped. This is good news, though we'll have to reconsider the design of the traps. Make them more secure.
Another trip to the Reeds.
Why are you complaining? Why are you even here?
Well, what do you think? Should we point out that this is the textbook example of motivated reasoning, or
yes,
are we just going to be doubtful, or
let's point out it's not? Let's go with number 2.
I appreciate your concern, officer, but please leave this to the experts. Unless you have an alternative hypothesis you'd like to venture.
You're jabbing at the soft underbelly of his psyche. He realizes he's gotten defensive.
Actually, no. Excuse me for getting emotional. This is a big deal for us. You've helped us twice now, and brought some great news too. My gratitude, and the gratitude of the Société Cryptozoologique de Revachol, is yours.
Heartfelt gratitude. But does it feel like closure? What really happened? Some kind of foul play might be afoot. Theft?
Thank you, it's an honor. We should probably return to our main investigation here. This has been refreshing, but...
We insulted him, so we have a less good chance of getting it, but we still have 58%.
Let's do it.
Alright, let me just get dripped up, as usual.
Let's ask him buck naked with just a wife beater. I got a theory for you.
The thing is, I never remember which things have what. And now that we've got a lot of things, it's hard.
Yeah,
but I don't think we have anything for interfacing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't. Alright, we can still just give it a go.
Hello. Lena and I were just discussing the design of the new trap.
You have your suspicions.
No.
But nothing you can form into a viable explanation.
Maybe it was a different cryptid. Maybe it was the rods.
A different cryptid?
Oh, sweetie. Maybe you should stick to human detective work.
Oof.
Wow. I'm bringing levity and intrigue into your world. This is how you treat me.
All right. No dice. At least
Yeah.
not yet.
You know what? I'll come back with a better hypothesis. Just you wait.
We might just. All right.
Do the 2 officers down there have anything new to say?
We can check, yeah.
Yeah.
Again? I can't believe it.
Yes?
They do not.
Ah, darn.
But the episode is getting a little long anyway, so maybe we can investigate more next time.
Yeah, we can investigate what others have to say, like Gary over there.
Yeah, that's true. We can always talk to everyone else. But,
Is it catchy to our say?
Alright, let's do that next time. If you have been, thanks for watching.
And thank you for being a member of the Phantom Thieves. Your loot box is in the mail.
Who am I? Alright, bye.